Twitch. How y'all doing? I hope y'all day going well because my day going well. And during this read, I will be talking about the Spiderman leaks. But the thing is, I'm not gonna show like the pictures that the leak because thing about it, I don't want my channel to be shut down because of the leaks that will come out. Because, like in my opinion, uh, at least by John Campbell, what he did, uh, I don't think he meant to do it. Because, like in my opinion, I think he might have thought it was like a fake picture or something like that. It might have sent to him. Because, like in my opinion and stuff like that, I don't think he meant to show the pictures. It meant to be real or anything like that. Because, like in my opinion, I believe that some of it, like I think he thought it was good or something like that, and and he might have believed it might have been good or not good. Because, like in my opinion, be, because, like in my opinion, I believe like he thought it might not been real big news to share, but like in my opinion, I don't think he really knew or really know the ramifications of it. In my opinion, because like in my opinion, I believe that the John Campbell stuff. If y'all knew anything like that, and the live stream is like the live stream and anything like that, because like in my opinion, I believe like I think John Campbell shouldn't have nothing script from him. Yeah, because in my opinion, I believe that everybody make mistakes. In my opinion, and everybody deserve a chance. In my opinion, he deserve a chance. In my opinion, and then with the Spider-Man, the DC stuff, we got Star Wars news to go over updates that came that came out. The Star Wars update news, everything like that. Because we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about on this stream. Because it seems like Star Wars has some good stuff coming up. They got some good, they got some bad. It just depends on how people see it, in my opinion. Because, like for me, right, I believe that people, I believe that people, I believe that people don't see the bad, the good, everything in between. What y'all think, in my opinion, could be good or bad, depending on. It just depends on how you see it, in my opinion. Because, in my opinion, I believe there's some good and some bad power can come from it. But I believe, in my opinion, that some stuff, in my opinion, dealing with the Star Wars universe could be a good or a bad thing. But it just depends on how you see it at the end of the day. Because, in my opinion, is like in my opinion is that I actually believe um if road scrolls are getting pulled because they're not ready to shoot, then that's what I actually understand that. But my other stuff, like I don't get about the Star Wars stuff, it seems like when Star Wars is getting back on track, it seems like fans is getting back into it after the bad sequel trilogy, episode 8 and 9 is bad. They need to decolonize these two. Those two take them out, in my opinion. And that's just me, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Because like for me, um, something like for me, in my opinion, is certain stuff could be taken out. That could be taken out, which I think, in my opinion, could be good. Now, because like for me, in my opinion, right, if they can actually take out, in my opinion, certain stuff, episode 8 and 9, just take it out, just don't make it canon. What I believe, in my opinion, and they should have made Finn a Jedi, in my opinion, but it didn't. And plus, my other thing that which I actually believe that could have happened, but didn't. It sounds like it seems to me that Disney might have a plan, but something Disney do make it seem like that they don't at the same time. Because if you look at it at the same time, it seems like Disney have a plan. This one they don't have a plan without. Because it seems like that Disney trying to do their own thing, but doing your own thing is good. But the thing, in my opinion, is like have a plan with it. That's just me. Have a plan with it, which I believe, in my opinion, that Disney should. But the thing, but I also, the thing about me is like I also believe that Disney don't have a plan at the same time, and that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing for me, in my opinion, for me to face. Because it feel like to me, it feel like to me once Disney, in my opinion, is getting like how can I say this? It like with Disney feel like they getting like traction doing their Star Wars universe, which I believe could be good or it could be just on the way. Because like for me, right, the Star Wars universe used to mean something at one time. Because this name right here, this name right here used to mean something in the Star Wars universe. It used to mean something. But now it don't usually, in my opinion. It don't now, which I don't. It kind of got that real bad, how can I say, a lower value name now since the sequel trilogy. And the Mandalorian brought it up with some stuff that happening, but the thing, Boba Fett better be good. And this is a link for anybody who want to come in. Because like for me, right, anybody for YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, if y'all want to come and ask me questions, then that y'all could. No, that me and my opinion about the whole thing, it sounds like I feel that I kind of feel like deal with Disney sometimes. It's a good and bad thing at the same time. The good thing is Mandalorian. The bad thing is the sequel trilogy. But the thing about the prequels, in my opinion, was actually good movies. Sound like some people might not agree with that, but I actually think that the prequels were actually good movies. Sound like some people might not actually believe me if I say that, but for me, I believe the prequels is some of the best, one of the best movies that explain the history of Star Wars. But that's just me, in my opinion, though. And that's me, in my opinion, about it. But it kind of felt like, in my opinion, then with Star Wars, like Star Wars is like on, off, and plus the Star Wars universe got some good characters they can do. In my opinion, could be good, and that is me for me. That is me, in my opinion. And that's just me, in my opinion, what I feel like dealing with the Star Wars universe. The Star Wars universe could be a good or a bad thing. But the Star Wars universe seems like it's getting back on track. But the thing, in my opinion, the Star Wars universe could get off track if one of these, if one of these Disney Plus shows don't make sense. In my opinion, it could be a real bad look for the Star Wars universe, which I think could be a bad thing. Trying to put in my opinions on if y'all like it, y'all like it. Y'all don't. But that just me and my opinion about that. Because it kind of feel like it to me, in my opinion, it sounds like if y'all want to, it kind of feel like it to me, in my opinion, if they want to, if they want to keep the Star Wars universe on track, in my opinion, it is that they got to make these shows stories make sense within the Star Wars universe. But the thing about it, if you're gonna keep the sequel trilogy, um, just make episode 8 and 9 non-canon. I think, in my opinion, just keep those two non-canon. If you don't want to delete it, just keep them non-canon. I think to the if you just keep a non-canon, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good thing. But just do that. But it kind of feel like, in my opinion, it sounds like some people don't want to do that. But thing about, if you don't want to keep a non-canon or anything like that, then it's okay. That's what. And just don't make it so, which I think, in my opinion, bad. Which I think just don't make the stories bad, in my opinion. If you don't make it make sense. Which I think, in my opinion, that some people don't do. Because then I kind of feels like, in my opinion, like some people, in my opinion, don't want to make it make sense. I feel like, in my opinion. Um, and for the other thing that I don't like about Disney Star Wars, it's kind of feel like the employees. It it kind of feel like the employees at Lucasfilm saying like they mad everybody else's certain stuff they do, which is a bad thing, in my opinion, because you shouldn't be doing that to your fans, which I think, in my opinion, is a bad thing, because you should not be, in my opinion, if you have to try to keep your Star Wars universe going, you should not be doing that. Which I which I think, in my opinion, is like you should not be talking bad to your fans. And that just be, in my opinion, because you should not be doing all this and all that. In my opinion, you should not be doing this. You should not be doing that, and you should not be doing you. You should not be antagonizing fans. I think, in my opinion, if you try to keep them as part of your stuff, which I feel like, in my opinion, you should just just don't try to antagonize fans, because those fans right now that you making mad could be your future. Um, it could be your future stuff. I feel like, in my opinion, that they could be your future stuff. What I say? They could be your future fans. But the thing about since you had antagonized them, some of the fans had some of the people at Lucasfilm, then those same fans would not like your stuff. They would not give yourself a chance. They would build up an audience, and they could be your worst enemy in the future as fans, or try to give you a short chance. because I would have the balls. I just would say, don't try to tighten out the fans. Don't try to tighten out the fans. Don't try to, in my opinion, if you would try to tighten out the fans, don't try to talk bad about them, which I feel like some people do. Because, like in my opinion, you should not be talking bad about your customer base, which I feel, in my opinion, that I've seen, which I feel they've seen already, is that people at Lucasfilm do not know how to but I feel like in my opinion it's not like some people don't know how to some people at Lucasfilms do not know how to in my opinion talk to the fan base. I think um let's just try to read an article by Hollywood Reporter about the Patty Jenkins Star Wars Squadron delay. I kind of heard about it, but so I just got to read an article to make sure that I'm I'm not getting nothing confused. Because the thing about me is like I actually like Wonder Woman 84. Most people don't like it, and so that's why I might be in the minority about that movie. Let's just try to get to the article and see. Share screen. Let's just trying to get to the. Okay. This is the Patty Jenkins Star Wars movie Rogue Squadron exclusive. Squadron delay exclusive. What's up, Philip? If you want to come in, then I get the link down below if you want to come in. And for these Star Wars news, it's some bad news, which I think, in my opinion, is real bad, in my opinion, because damn, like it sounds like it would be good that they have a Star Wars Squadron movie, just to have a view of what I think when the fighter pilots go through. It could have been a good thing, but the thing about it, I think Disney and Kathleen Kennedy, which I think, in my opinion, want to put her own agenda in it, but she do, and that might be the reason why that she's not. If that might not be doing it, but the excuse is like scheduling conflicts. But the thing is, but Disney knew that Patty was doing 101.3 Cleopatra, everything like that. And why all of a sudden it is in my opinion, which I think, in my opinion, is some kind of scheduling conflict all of a sudden. Which I think, in my opinion, is a bad thing. Because you should not be saying it's a schedule that this she was doing before you hired. This is the first Star Wars feature since 2019, The Rise of Skywalker, which was a bad movie, in my opinion. The Star Wars was a bad movie. It sounded like so. I think The Rise of Skywalkers was actually that had good effects, but the story structure was messed up, in my opinion. And and the Rogue Squadron Star Wars feature due due to be directed by Wonder Woman filmmaker Patty Jenkins had been caught in the tractor beam in really a Star Wars reference. And and it will take a little longer to make the big screen, which is wrong, which I think in my opinion. And Jenkins and the writer Matthew Robertson have been developing squadrons for the Lucasfilm for over a year, with the goal of start productions in 2022. It was to have gone into pre-production by end of the year. Wait a minute. I think this is a Disney thing, in my opinion, which I'm reading this. It seems like a Disney type of thing. That Disney ain't happy about something. But the thing about it, in my opinion, it sounds like Disney should have nothing to do with writing. Be, because we've seen the sequel trilogy writing, which is bad. And that's just my opinion about that. And this is, however, the sources to the producer and filmmaker team came to the realization that Jenkins' schedule and others' commitments wouldn't allow for the window needed to make the movie in 2022. What movie is it? Wait a minute. I'm not sure what other one she making. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman 3. But then in my opinion, it sounds like Disney knew all this. Why would they even try to? Which I think, in my opinion, is good, bad, everything in between. Which I think, in my opinion, could be good or bad. But since I'm not sure about the scheduling conflict thing, because the thing about Disney knew what they hired for. What's the problem now? Scarlett had been taken on production schedule, hope that Jenkins fulfill her previous commitments, and she will be able to. Really, really. This seemed like to be like a whole different. There's something else going on here. I think this discussion would have been the first feature since the end of Skywalker Saga. Yeah, and the Rise of Skywalker have released 2023. Yes, yeah. So that seems like a Disney wanting to do everything fast. But if you look at it, Disney got the Star Wars series. You got the Star Wars series with you. Why would you want to rush the Star Wars Squadron movie? And they want to move it since Disney just can't get their way. But it seems like Disney might be being a little bit petty, in my opinion. But that's just me, in my opinion. It said unclear. Lucas will have another. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. If they're not doing this movie, that mean that they could be doing a whole nother movie. I think it might be. Because it's, oh yeah, they busy with both Fett, Kenobi, Andor, and Ahsoka. Not to mention Century and the Mandalorian. They got movies to hold them to Patty to be done, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good thing. it could be a good thing just being decline everything like that. That's just me in my opinion. That's just me in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Now, because it kind of feels like it to me, right? It kind of feels like to me. It kind of feels like to me in my opinion, right? If they gonna do like in my opinion, if they going to delay um the Scarlet movie, they at least need to have the backup movie to be in place, just in case Patty Jenkins can't make the movie. In my opinion, because you should be, which I think in my opinion could be a good or a bad thing. But in my opinion, I think it's actually a good thing that this movie might be getting um which I think in my opinion could be a good or a bad thing. But in my opinion, it could be a good thing. Which I feel like in my opinion, sometimes if they want to be good, they good. If they're bad, they bad. Which I think in my opinion, right, if they want to delay the movie Scoundrel, then they need to make at least a future movie about what happened after Rise of Skywalkers. Which I feels like in my opinion is also if they can make a movie just about what happened after Rise of Skywalker, that bad movie, that might that might get a good that on just that taste, that bad taste out of the sequel trilogy out my mouth. If they could actually do it, which I think in my opinion could be a good or a bad thing. Which I think in my opinion, right, if they want to be like technical with it, technical with it, and then and that's what in my opinion they need to make a Star Wars movie about the future. Because we don't need no more past movies because now because the sequel trilogy seemed like it to me that they was going with the past. They going after the past. I think, in my opinion, could be a good thing. But my other opinion about it, so like if y'all got opinions about if it's actually a good thing that, which I think in my opinion could be a good or a bad thing, which I think in my opinion is good. But if y'all think that this big delay is a good thing or a bad thing, for the future of Star Wars, then y'all could tell me if y'all think it's a good or a bad thing just for the future of Star Wars. For me, I feel it's like it's a bad and good thing. But the thing is like it just depends on what's the reason why for this delay, which I think in my opinion, which I think for me could be good. But my bad thing about it, in my opinion, could be a bad thing depending on if Disney just want to do what Disney do. Because we know dealing with movies is that Disney did not pass the test yet dealing with Star Wars movies. Because we all know, which I think in my opinion could be a good thing. But but kind of like for me, right? If I would have do a Star Wars movie, my Star Wars movies would have been about how the Jedi Order got back got back in order, which I think in my opinion could be a good thing. because we need a Jedi Order, we need a Sith, because we all know it's not all Jedi's is the same, and we all know it's not all Siths is good. Because we know it's dark Jedi's, we know it's Sith that actually in the light, that actually practice the light side. With the dark, which sound like the gray Jedi's, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good, bad in between. But that's just me. That is me, in my opinion, and how I feel about it. Because if you look at it, um, on the Jedi Order, which I think they need to be in future movies, in my opinion, y'all can agree or not agree. It's like we need to have a Jedi Order hierarchy, because we all know right now, without the hierarchy, dealing with Jedi's and Siths is that it's like everybody will be thinking that that they is, like, in my opinion, um the most powerful, because we all know it's a teacher. We all know it's a teacher. Because think about it, we all know it's a teacher. We all know right now, such as teacher, student, lieutenant, second in command. It's like we all know that it is an order dealing with stuff, because we cannot be doing, in my opinion, the future Jedi's movies, the future Star Wars movies, is like we all cannot be saying to ourselves, this person is most powerful because the person just showed it. The person got to be able to prove, in my opinion, that this person is the most powerful, which I think, in my opinion, could be true. If a DNA thing, they could be the most powerful, but the person might not be the most skilled, because the other person with the most skill probably could beat the person that is more powerful. But in my opinion, um, like, in my opinion, if they do like the prequel, sound like show the evolution, the reason why this person go light, which person go dark, who go in between, who don't follow Jedi Order, who do follow it, but just not follow it all the way. It's kind of like for me, right? It's like I couldn't be all the way Sith, and I couldn't be all the way Jedi, because like in the Jedi Order, you can't have feelings and stuff like that. A certain stuff. Thing about me, it sound like so I couldn't be doing all that, because thing about me, right? Shoot, I had done that. Good shoot, which I think, in my opinion, is a bad thing to be all the way Jedi. Cause thing about me, right? Being a Jedi is good. Kind of for me, right? I could be a Jedi at certain points, but also at some point I could be a Sith. Because thing about it sound like everybody, in my opinion, believe that the Jedi's is it sound like the best. But the thing about me, it sound like I sound like in between, in my opinion. I'm like in between, and that just me, in my opinion. And that's how I feel like, in my opinion, sound like I kind of like in between, which I think, in my opinion, which I believe, in my opinion, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good or bad thing. But kind of like me, it's like I'm like which I think, in my opinion, right? If people want to do like this and that, which I think, in my opinion, right? If they want to do that, I'm kind of like I'm not like a real, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good or a bad thing. But but kind of like for me, right? It's like I'm not like a Darth Vader who would kill all the way, but that's why I'm not all the way Luke Skywalker either. I'm kind of like in between those two because if you look at it, like being a Jedi is good, everything like that at some points, but at some points it seems like the Jedi, in my opinion, they kind of feel like seem like at some points that the Jedi don't do nothing, and that's not my style to a point because thing about it, being a Sith is I like being like a light side Sith because you know that you can use your emotions and certain stuff, which I think, in my opinion, could be a real good thing. Which I think, in my opinion, right? If y'all got questions about the Star Wars news, then y'all can type it down below, either on Twitch or just on YouTube. Kind of like for me, in my opinion, it kind of feels for me, in my opinion, if y'all got questions about anything dealing with Star Wars, anything like that, then y'all can type it down below. If y'all, which Star Wars thing that y'all would do, or which Star Wars, would you be a Jedi? Would you be a Sith? Would you be like everything? Because, like, in my opinion, I feel like I would have been more light than dark. Still for me, right? In my opinion, I kind of feel like, in my opinion, I still would have been more like a life size Sith or life size Jedi with a little bit of my differences dealing with the Jedi Order because we all know that everybody wasn't um a Sith, everybody wasn't a full Jedi, which kind of feel like, in my opinion, could be a good thing. I kind of feel like a good thing if you could be different. Would it kind of feel like, in my opinion, right? It sounds like if you could be like a Sith or a Jedi, which one would y'all be? Kind of like for me, right? Kind of like the Jedi's, which I feel like, in my opinion, could be a real good situation. If you could be like a real good Jedi, because it kind of feels, in my opinion, sound like if you could be like some people are full Jedi, some people are full Sith. But the thing about it, it's like I can't be full Sith because the thing about it, Sith just like to kill people. Sith like to oppress people, everything like that. But that's what, for me, I am not that way. Dealing with the Sith side because that's why I can't be always Sith. But the thing is like I would take teachings from them to learn some of their ways, everything like that, and use it just my own way. Which I feel like, in my opinion, if they want to do that, which I kind of feels like, in my opinion, sounds like if people want to be Jedi's, everything like that, which I kind of feel like, in my opinion, sounds like people feels like, in my opinion, is that they want to, which I kind of feel like, in my opinion, it kind of like some people don't like it. Some people like being the some people. Some people I feel like, in my opinion, just want to be. They just want to be the victim. I think, in my opinion, dealing with the Star Wars universe, because they might sound like some fans. Some fans, in my opinion, feel like they could be like better. But shoot, in my other opinion, okay, shoot, just be happy that the Star Wars universe is getting back on track, and plus I'm cool with that. And plus the next thing that I gotta be talking about on this live screen is the Spider-Man leaked photos. Okay, look at it. Um, the Spider-Man photos. In my opinion, the leaked photos that was by John Campion. Yeah, so like some people feel like he did it on purpose. Oh, Diaz, what's up, Diaz? Uh, how y'all doing? And plus, I heard about the drama stuff that going on online, everything like that. Man, shoot, man, that's a bad thing about that. I hate that drama that going on just about one of our own content creators, that's smaller YouTubers. Man, that's bad in my opinion. But wait a minute, wait a minute. He got some new ones. Okay. Oh no, no, I had seen it. Let me see now. Let me see. Because I think that because I think in my opinion, that just tell the YouTube creator who going through something um it, that kind of feels like, in my opinion, it kind of feels like, in my opinion, sound like some people don't like it and some people do, dealing with the Spider-Man leak stuff. Because it kind of feels like, to me, this Spider-Man leak stuff is not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I see the shockwave. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. It was two of them. It was two videos I missed for Lazy Young. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm about to look at the videos right now. Let me take this off right here. Because I will get back to the Spider-Man leak news to right after that. I'll look at this one. If y'all want to come in, DS, I got the StreamYard link. If y'all want to come in, if y'all know there's any YouTuber who got a opinion and like that, who want to go on my live stream or anything, like on Wednesday or Saturday, that they could come here if they want to. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. This one is about the filming final battle about the Bumblebee scene. I I think this one is the about the Bumblebee scene. I think. Oh man, I like this though. This movie seemed like this might be one of the best, one of the best keep secret. I think it's something like that people. Oh, oh, I like that car though. But that force was good too. Because this junk is gonna be like a secret hit next year or the year after. I think. Yeah, yeah. Because look at it, man. This film update seemed like that this director seemed like he cares more about the source material, unlike Michael Bay. But then on the Michael Bay action was good, but it seemed like he didn't care about the story. But it just me, in my opinion, sounds like the Michael Bay fans who come at me all they want to. But that's what we all know is true. Well, I like the pictures though. Cause shoot, man, I wish I could have been one of those scenes though. It's true. That would have been good, just to see it and take pictures with it and stuff like that. Oh shoot, they're planning releasing the next. Okay. Just not. Cause shoot, man, that just look good. That just look good right here, man. Man, mm, because shoot, man, they should have found this director earlier, or at least somebody similar to him. They do like the last two movies because shoot, man, because they wasted the unicorn storyline, they wasted a whole lot of storyline. Oh, I like that. And she was the female Transformers, I think. Oh, they got the mountains. I like the background, everything like that. The mountains and stuff really good. Oh man, I like this stuff. I like this. Because man, when this trailer come out, when this trailer come out, I got me reacting to that one video, and for the other video, I would have a long breakdown. Oh man, shoot, that don't look good. Hey, God, oh, I like the updates. The updates look good. They're putting on TikTok, everything like that. Just like people know who actually care about it. Oh yeah, I like that Bumblebee car right there. That Bumblebee car look good, man. Oh man, I like it, man. Shoot, man, I like this one. I like this one right there, though. I like that one. Man, that junk look good. That thing actually it looked good though. It looked good in my opinion. They flying Renation next year. Okay. The Fire bro posted a video. The film being delayed to June 2013. Oh, wait a minute. The Fire Bros, and that's wait a minute until June 2023. Just saw it. Okay. Because anybody 2023 that that I don't care about the delay, long as the movie good. Because we know that if the Transformers series end up just being good again, that means that Marvel is gonna have to change their whole formula. Because so they're gonna have to change their whole formula, which I think in my opinion is that Marvel formula needs some changing. And some of the movies that's coming out, oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Which I think, in my opinion, should be a whole good thing. Which I think, in my opinion, just the thing, but yeah, yeah, it needs to be late because too much big was. Yeah, yeah. So that's kind of true. So we got Black Adam, we got DC movies, we got some Marvel movies coming out next year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you do got a point there. And let's just try to look at the videos and see if it's good. Come on.
2023. This is
Okay,
this
June
comes
9th.
straight from the Deadline article. I'm gonna read what this says. It's Justin from Paramount. Transformers: Rise of the Beast will no longer be opening on June 24, 2022,
Dang.
rather June 9, 2023. And the new
Oh yeah,
Star
the
Trek
Flash.
movie
Yeah, the
they're getting
Flash.
development won't launch on June 9, 2023. Okay, I don't care about Star Trek, but apparently, Star Trek and Transformers are not switching the date lines. Like they're. Rise of the Beast is having the release date that Star Trek was supposed to have, and Star Trek's being pushed back.
Wait a minute. Star Trek?
Talk about some other stuff about movies and stuff.
I ain't never heard of that.
The point is,
Star Trek got a movie coming out?
Is being delayed by a whole year and a half actually. I know 2022 is coming soon, but I mean that's still a year and a half away.
Oh.
Not because it hurts. I mean,
yeah, it do hurt stuff. It do hurt about that delay.
And stuff like that. Now we gotta wait even longer because I'm not gonna show the first trailer like January. Ahead of a whole year. Like that would be marketing suicide.
Oh.
So remember how he said don't expect anything new until like early next year. Well, now don't expect anything new until halfway through the year.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, so that gotta do hurt.
Released next year on June.
Star Trek True by Jar Jar, ruin it all. Yep. Dang.
I know it's a year and a half. But
man, that gotta do hurt.
So long, I don't even. Oh god, it's a mess. But Rest of the Beast was looking very promising.
Optimus Prime, Scourge, Golden Autobot. Man, that hurts.
Has been outstanding. The actors we have seem to be doing a really good job. The robot screen time seems to be off the charts for this movie. And
2023 could be like a real good year just for Paramount.
Another year to iron out some of the CGI models, add some characters, remove some stuff, make some changes.
It hurts. It hurts to hear this news.
Well, the fact that with a whole year, I think the production can accomplish much. We can get a pretty good movie with that amount of time. Unlike something like Revenge of the Fallen, with was rushed, and we all know how that movie turned out.
And then, Revenge of the Fallen wasn't a bad movie. It just was how can I say this? It could be a 2-part movie, but it wasn't.
As a fan, it's so painful. Like you won't get a first trailer till maybe late next year. And as for the toys, yeah, the toys are gonna take even longer now because Hasbro likes to sync in the storyline and everything else with the with the movie. So them delaying Rise of the Beast means that the toys get delayed. It means that a bunch of other stuff gets delayed. Um, Now we have to look forward to
Oh man, I hate this jump, man. I
the
hate this
Transformers
jump.
comedy show that's
Hey,
coming to
God, that jump
Nickelodeon and
look like it
the
would have been a
Legacy
good movie
Tones,
too. That
which
jump
in
look
my
like it would have
opinion,
been a
I
good
mean, the
movie.
Legacy Tones look appealing to me. It looks very, it looks like kind of a mess so far.
Man,
Maybe it'll get better, but I mean,
it
for Legacy, I'm like
hurts.
very uninterested so far. Like I'm not impressed with what I'm
Wait a
seeing.
minute, wait a minute.
And Rise of the Beast was like the
You
base
got
selling
Titan
for
Class?
2022, but now that that's being moved back to 2023, it's like next year's gonna be kind of an obscure, empty year. We might still see CGI reveals for the Rise of the Beast cast and stuff like that. A few things here and
Man.
there. Obviously, more than definitely we'll get them.
But shucks, I'm glad for the delay if it was just gonna
It's gonna
improve
be
the movie.
painful. Just going through the whole year again, waiting for news to drop by, which
In my opinion, it's actually a good thing. But shoot, that
but if
hurts.
this means they get
It
more
kind of
time for
hurts.
reshoots and
But the thing with next year sounds
ironing
like
out the movie,
I knew the
then I
DC
guess
movies
it's
probably dominate
kind
next
of
year.
worth it. But at the same time, I just can't help but be disappointed.
Man,
But
yeah,
yeah, guys,
I
that's
wouldn't.
all there is to it. I can't elaborate much on this. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Movies being delayed, and next year we don't have that much to look forward to. Maybe we'll get a few surprises, but I mean,
All we got
from
next year to
what
look
we
forward
know,
to.
and that's important, what we know of what's gonna come to the franchise next year,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
so little. Maybe we'll get some surprises, but so far I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
yeah.
But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the movie being delayed. Are you guys okay with it? Are you guys not okay with it? And yeah, let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next
Man,
video. Hopefully the
shoot,
news are
that
more
done
uplifting next
hurts.
time.
It hurts.
Bye, guys.
Man, that junk hurts in my opinion, man. That junk hurts. Man, that junk hurts knowing that everything you're gonna be doing also need time to oh yeah, Halo. Oh yeah, I forgot about Halo what's coming next year. Wait a minute. I think Halo is serious, right? Yeah, I think it's a series. I'm gonna get a series for a movie though. Because if you make it a series first, then you can base the movie off of stuff happening in the series, then they probably can add on to it. Yeah, Star Trek 4, ruin it all. Hey, Star Trek 4 wasn't bad. Well, Israel Elba was actually a good villain. But the things in my opinion sound like they should have had like in my opinion, just had normal life on the ship and stuff like that of him like in my opinion, Star Trek is about ship battles and strategies. This should have had ship battle strategies and fighting inside the Star Trek movies because we all know that they would use strategy, make people work together on the ship and everything like that, just just to survive that battle and stuff like that. That would have been good in my opinion. Everybody's different, but it was me. Just say, yeah, yeah. Because think about if you wait 2023, that we all know that Marvel don't got nothing coming just down the storyline because that's what Daria wastes. Hawkeyes this year, Daria wastes Spider-Man this year. That's already wasted. What else they got? Because that's what Iron Man gone, Captain America gone, the Hulk just getting disrespected, saying like because think about it, I don't have a problem just with Fresh the Hawk, but 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 that's what at least had the other Hawk come out every once in a while, in my opinion. That would have been a good thing for me. And back to the have anybody heard about the Spider-Man leaks? The Spider-Man leaks and everything like that? Because if y'all heard about yep, and I don't think the characters should act less violent, should be more like adults. and J.J. Abrams Star Trek. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Because you look at it, you look at the old Star Treks. The old Star Trek people was in ships fighting strategy, and everybody know their role doing the movie, doing that show. Because like the tech people was part of the tech, security people know about security, but the captain over the ship, in my opinion, knew their role. In my opinion, that's just me. Because you look at these new Star Trek shows, it seems like it's all over the place. The stories is all over the place, in my opinion. But I might be wrong. But if anybody just started seeing the Star Trek shows, anything like that, who look at the replay, who we're looking at right now, if y'all think the new Star Trek show is good, it's good. But on the Picard show is not good. Just average, but it's not good because the storyline's kind of messed up. Because it messed up the old canon. And plus, we all know that Discovery is kind of mixed up, I think, to a certain point, because we could have changed up the storyline at least to a lot, which I don't get why they changed up the storylines. And plus, for me, right, this Spider-Man lead thing, if y'all if y'all think he did it on purpose, the John Kirby did it on purpose, then y'all can put it in the chat. But the thing about me, the thing about me is like I don't think that John Kemper did the Spider-Man leak on purpose because shoot, if you look at somebody sent it to him, he probably thought it was fake, and that's just me in my opinion. That's my opinion about it, which I think in my opinion could be good or bad. But this is my question to you: do y'all ever think he did a good that he meant to leak it? Because like in my opinion, I don't think like he meant to leak the information just by pictures. I think in my opinion, some people think that he did, but in my opinion, I don't I don't think he meant to leak it. In my opinion, it sounds like other people could be saying to some so you just a John Kempier fan, but in my opinion, it sounds like you got to give people benefit of the doubt, and you can't be judging people because he made a mistake. In my opinion, because because the same people online that I be seeing judging that they be judging, and sound like these be the same people that, that be wanting another chance when they make a mistake. Yeah, Camp is cool for Lincoln no matter what's the reason. Why are people debating why he did? Who cares? We had no leaks. Yeah, yeah. If we look at there's everybody in chat. I think in my opinion is that Sony planned this to a point, and that's what I think. I think it was Sony, and plus I do not think it was Disney. But then by me, it's like I don't care about the leaks because your Spider-Man movie need more than how can I say this? It need excitement anyway, in my opinion. It need if those pictures is fake, what I seen as leaks, those got to be the most those got to be the most CGI Photoshop pictures in my life. If those ain't fake. But shoot, I think in my opinion that it was like I think in my opinion it was a Sony thing. I think it was somebody at Sony that sent him the pictures. But the thing about me is I really don't care about who leak it. The longest to leak bring more excitement and stuff like that. And people in my opinion And people, in my opinion, just gotta bring excitement to the movie, which I think, in my opinion, is a good thing. Be, because leaks supposed to bring more hype to the movies, and the leaks brought more hype to your movie, and that can make your movie more money. I don't know why people sound like calling him something he should know better. That's what. Why are we not getting on the people that had actually sent him classified photos? How could we not be thinking about them? We just thinking about John Campion. Because if you look at it, John Campion wouldn't just won't have nothing if it wasn't for, in my opinion, he wouldn't have nothing if nobody wouldn't send it to him. But everybody keep on talking some John Campion. John Campion should be banned. This me. I wouldn't ban him. I wouldn't ban him for nothing. This for no movie screening. Because you look at these is the same people that's jealous of him anyway, because he got a big YouTube channel, and some people claim to have the high more ground, which is dumb in my opinion. Because you look at it, if I was a director or something like that, yeah, yeah. Do you want to see cool stuff or not? Yep. Because you look at it, it seems like the studio might be doing happy stuff anyway. If you look at it, studios, in my opinion, studios, in my opinion, might have planned this. And and because, in my opinion, the long as the photos look good, everything like that, in my opinion, long as the photos look good. The long as the photos, in my opinion, look good, and for the bring more hype to the movie, that I would have a problem with my people that was working on the movie. Not and the only thing that you can do is try your best. So like for me, I don't care about the leaker per se. I just care about if my movie looks good. That's all I'm worried about. I'm just worried about is the CGI good, is the stories look good, everything like that. In my opinion, but and for the thing about it, it sounds like who wouldn't think that the three Spider-Mans wouldn't have been in the movie? That was the worst kept secret I heard in my life. Because everybody all mad because he leaked some because somebody leaked some pictures. That had to been the worst kept secret in my life because we all know what was happening with that now, because we all know three Spider-Mans was up in that movie. But the thing about the leaker had leaked out, it sounded like Daredevil might be up in the movie, and plus I'm hyped for that because we all know that Daredevil, and that's kind of like the bad thing in my opinion. Sound like people are only attacking the champion because he had the big channel. Did it? Yep, yep. And that's my problem with it. Because we all know if this was a smaller channel, and this was anybody else but champion, nobody wouldn't have nothing to say. They just would let it go and say, okay, boom, let it go. And kind of like Mad Max, I think, in my opinion, I like him, but I kind of feel like in my opinion, it's like some of the people just on Mad Max channel seem like they got how can I say this? They were judging John Campion leaking it. That in my opinion, which was wrong. in my opinion, because kind of like for me, right? Thompson, he wouldn't, he just would have nothing to leak. Yep, yep, and that's the thing right there. Do you know how many small channels leak Godzilla versus Kong? And no one, yep, and that is true. That is true. Be, because that's what I was looking. I was looking at other people live screens, which I look at sometimes, something like Mad Max. I'm looking at K. Everybody else like that. I was looking at their screens just to see if anybody was judging the people that was leaking it. I say, women, now, what's the difference? What's the difference between Spider-Man and this Godzilla versus Kong leak? Because you look at it, the Godzilla versus Kong leak is worse because they had the whole story on it. They had a whole story, everything on that, and nobody, in my opinion, lost their minds. And that just that and it kind of like the difference between this is something like John Campion, be, because the man is John Campion, he got a big channel. Seemed like to me, seemed like the reason why, seemed like the reason why they were jealous, and they want his stuff to be taken away. But we had the other chance that did the same thing. He did even worse versus the Godzilla versus Kong movie thing. But that's just my opinion. And for this, you and me just on the same page. But see, seeing like to me, it is like a seeing like to me, in my opinion, it seems like it's jealousy. And that is a bad thing in my opinion. Sound like you won't judge this one the same way you judge that. Be 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 be, be because thing about it, right? The thing about it, right? In my opinion, thing about me, in my opinion, it sound like I was on Mad Max channel. I was on I was on other people's channels looking at doing the same timeline. That's when it leaked Godzilla versus Kong. Nobody says nothing. Nobody lost their mind. No, nobody online Holly was called like the leaker. Since it's Spider-Man, since it's MCU, since it's Disney, they seem like everybody got something to say, in my opinion, which is messed up. Because you want to call out John Campion for that. You want to call out John Campion for what he did, but y'all suckers, half y'all suckers out. Y'all can't even call it the leaking for Godzilla versus Kong. Come on now, people. Which I think, in my opinion, is bad. And that is jealousy, which I feel like, in my opinion, is mostly jealousy. And people want the same access that John Campion got. But then, in my opinion about it, is like, I kind of feel like, in my opinion, it sounds like if they got a problem with John Campion and his channel getting big, make your own channel big and get your own, which I feel like, in my opinion, could be a good thing. Because people right now for Mad Max channel thing like that, they get mad at me all they want to. They get mad at me all they want to just for them saying some they would have did the same thing. No, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't. Because we also our Mad Max channel and all the other movie channels, they say nothing. They say nothing. They say it's nothing. But you got a problem with John Kemp and his leaks. But you say nothing about the Godzilla versus Kong. Come on now. Come on now, people. Come on. Come on now, people. Man, we got to call it right down the middle. And Diaz, and you can tell your friend that they're going through something. I think her name is Belle. I like her channel though. I like the friend Belle. I, I think her name is Belle, right? Her channel. I like her channel though, and plus her channel is actually good. Which I like her channel because she kind of like channels that's hard to find to look at and stuff like that. Yep. Toxic DC Snyder fans is growing that camp here. Bro, nah, mostly. Ooh, I am a Zack Snyder fan. I'm a Zack Snyder fan, but shoot. Then for me, I'm not that kind of Zack Snyder fan that won't stop the studio for doing what they want to do. Because thing about me, it's like I know studios change stuff all the time, and that just me, in my opinion. Zack Snyder fan, I actually like it. Zack Snyder movies, I like his prequel movie Thieves. That was actually a good movie. That was actually a good movie, in my opinion. Because my sister saw it and she liked it too. Because my sister saw the Thieves movie too, and she liked the Day movie just Batista. She liked both of them like I did. Because we mostly comic book people, me and my sister, everything like that. Because we kind of look at because we kind of got the same taste like in comic books. Because we kind of DC fans more than Marvel, and that's just me in my opinion about that. Because thing about me is like some people if they would see me and plus and they would say that I like Zack Snyder fans, I like Zack Snyder movies, but that's what some people judge me to some he he might be just like, but yeah, yeah, I'm a Zack Snyder. Yep, me and you is the same way. But the thing about it, you look at Marvel movies, some Marvel movies good too. That because you kind of look at it, it's kind of hard to find like the Snyder fans I'm not seeing. Some of them is reasonable, and some of them I seeing is more like dark hard hate fans, like you say, and that's bad in my opinion. Because thing about it is like I challenge any Zack Snyder fan and it's like that. If you hate DC that much, then y'all can tell me the reason why. Like on Saturday, I sound like doing a live stream because I live stream on Saturday, and and plus on Saturday, this week Saturday will be my 1 year anniversary streaming comic book stuff. That'll be my 1 year anniversary of live streaming on this channel. The 1 year anniversary of streaming all comic book stuff. I hope y'all be there, everything like that, if y'all could, and y'all can tell y'all. Um, I'm talking about that. The Bell I'm talking about is just your friend Bell, who going through something online on Twitter. What you talking about? Who is the Zack Snyder DC fan? If y'all know which Bell that is. Oh yeah, it's the DC fan Bell. That was on that. Yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna show you her channel for me to be clear. Because think about it, if y'all know which Bell I'm talking about, it, it, it's the Bell when you make a live stream on. I like her. I like her though. Because think about it, if you look at it, you got to be you got to be friends with a lot of people. Um, kind of like for me, right? Um, kind of like for me, in my opinion, it it, it kind of feel like some people. It kind of like for me, in my opinion, sound like it feel like people just like to judge people. I think, in my opinion, and that's a bad thing, in my opinion. Sound like you shouldn't be judging people, and you shouldn't be judging people, which I feel like, in my opinion, that some people do. I talk about the Bell on Twitter on this, which he was defending just on a live stream. I talk about that Bell because I try to find a channel which I sub to. Shoot, because it kind of feels like, in my opinion, sound like some people don't like it. It's- some people are judging her. Some people are judging her. I think. Oh no, no. Bell Reed. Bell Reed. And you can tell her that she's invited to the celebration too. If she want to come. Everything was like that. Because it kind of feels like, to me, in my opinion, sound like some people, in my opinion, just got. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. Let me show her. I like her channel because her channel is different just than most people's that I've seen. In my opinion, her channel is actually good. In my opinion, it's different than most people. And plus, her channel is actually good. And in my opinion, like most people, I actually like her channel. And plus, she then and, and plus and plus, it's hard to find good female comic book reviewers that actually do live stream and stuff. That it's hard to find them sometimes. But the thing is, once you find them and, and it's cool in your book, they're okay. And that's what I'm cool with it. Which I think, in my opinion, is a good thing. Which I think, in my opinion, could be good, bad, and everything in between. Which I think, in my opinion, could be like a real good situation. Which I think, in my opinion. Which I think, in my opinion, could be a good or a bad thing. But the thing about it, in my opinion, which I think, in my opinion, could be a really good thing. But it kind of like what in Star Wars would you want to see in Star Wars? I think, in my opinion, in terms for Star Wars, what would y'all sound like for Star Wars, everything like that? What would y'all like to see? Time for Star Wars stuff. Because that what would you like to change in Star Wars, and what would you like to see in Star Wars, everything like that? Because since the sequel trilogy came out, it seemed like a whole lot of stuff got to be changed, and a whole lot of stuff got to be straightened out. Because the sequel trilogy had messed up. because shoot, you look at episode 8 and 9, it's actually bad. Ooh, yeah. Because like for me, I would like to see some like Jedi's, some like everybody is not Jedi's if you look at it, and everybody is not Siths all the way if you look at it. Because the thing about Star Wars need to be more diverse, which I feel like, in my opinion, they need to be, and that is my opinion about it. Because you cannot, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good or bad thing. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I would like to see it too. Expanding Universe book adapted too. But thing is, sound like if they would do future stuff and past stuff at the same time, then that's what I'm cool with it too, in my opinion. And that just me, in my opinion, because like because we all know it's like not all Jedi follow the code all the way, and not all Sith follow the Sith code all the way. Cause you look at the Jedi and Sith codes, and that just me and my opinion about that. Because you look at the Spanish universe is actually a good thing till that, but we all know Disney don't be because we all know that Disney just gotta find a way to mess up something. We know Disney, and that just me and my opinion about it. Sound like I don't trust Disney all the way with Star Wars yet, but Disney straightening up little by little. Just by the Mandalorian show season 1 and 2, and now we getting a Kenobi show to explain some of the prequels, which will make the prequels stronger. And we need a Mace show. Because we all know that George Lucas say that Mace Windu live. Because we need Mace Windu to make his own order. I think his own Jedi school will be a good thing if if they can make Samuel Jackson do that. Which I think it could be like a sound like a legend of the Mace having a school or something like that, and his students pass down the generations or something like that. One of one of his students could be like a grandchild, something like that of his, and that could have been Finn, if the Disney people didn't mess it up, but I feel like it did, man. Which was the bad thing in my opinion. Sound like, man, shoot, man, they had such an opportunity to make Finn a Jedi, man, and plus a Finn grandchild. Man, that would have been a good thing, man. That would have been a good thing if they would have Finn as a Mace grandchild or something like that. Dang, that that would have been a good thing. Because it could have had Finn just getting kidnapped as a child, anything else like that. Which, in my opinion, would have been a good or a bad thing. But my other opinions sound like in my opinion, right? I think you're right that they need to expand into the Spanish universe. Ooh, yeah, shoot. But Disney went out Parliament. Yeah, it did need to fire Kathleen Kennedy though. if she don't do her job soon, because she kind of messed up the whole universe right now. Because she kind of messed it up. Because she kind of messed it up. Be, because the thing about it, George Lucas, I trusted her, man. Because that's what she been there. She been there through the prequel. She been there through the original trilogy. How in the world could you mess up so bad? Because you could look at Disney got got female characters that's powerful, but it seemed like they don't, and that just. What do you think, Disney? Um, I don't really just got a problem with it. The, when you um, because we all know it's America, everything like that, and plus the wider world, there's always stepfathers everywhere. There's always stepfathers, and that just that sound like some people mad at it because but but the thing about my opinion is it sound like they don't know the whole story. Some people are judging it based on an ad thing, but come on, bro, dog. You can't be judging everything based on that, and that's bad in my opinion. You judge everything based on an ad, based on a clip, which is dumb. Because we know that everybody just got had kids sometimes. Because think about it, know the context of the clip before you start judging it. Because think about it, at at the end of the movie, she could be pregnant. That's what his child. But we all know that people judge the before they even see the movie, which is dumb. Which is dumb in my opinion. Which I think in my opinion could be a bad thing. Which I think in my opinion would have been good and bad thing. But the stuff on the ad thing is not really bad. Be be because we all know that America is like diverse, and they got to show it. And plus it is stepfathers in America, and it's like a stepmothers and a stepfathers. Come on now, kind of like for me, right? That's kind of like a dumb controversy. If you look at it, it's a dumb controversy, which I think, in my opinion, it is. But the thing about it, but you know, people are sensitive about everything these days, man. People are sensitive these days, man, which is dumb about this. Because think about it, if that's not you, then shoot, then you shouldn't be. And why would you be mad about, in my opinion, by the ad? But shoot, I would understand that the ad was disrespectful to a point, but sure, I seen the ad. The ad wasn't disrespectful at all. The ad just showed a clip of him being a stepfather. I said, what kind of, why are y'all mad at that? Which I think, in my opinion, is dumb. But that's just me, though. Which I think, in my opinion, is dumb. But it's everybody, though. Some people sensitive, some people not. But the thing about it, it just ain't bothering me. Which I think, in my opinion, is not a disrespectful ad. What do you think of the ad? Do you think the ad was good, bad? Everybody in the chat, because damn, I mean, I think it wasn't disrespectful at all. I think, in my opinion, it wasn't. It wasn't disrespectful at all. But the thing is like I understand the people who was mad about it because they feel like something about prejudice too. That's my opinion about that too. But the thing about me is right shooting at kind of like people might not like me for saying this, but that's what I do not. I do not discriminate time for dating. That is me. I don't discriminate. I date black, white, everybody, everything like that. Yep, we need it hard. People always counseling, complaining, but never doing actual work. Yep, actual work to help the world, then cry about it when you tell them, oh yeah, oh, oh, you can say one thing to chat that is facts. That about the situation. They getting mad at you over facts. They getting mad over you over facts that they done did, which I think for me is actually a good or bad thing. But but kind of like for me, right? In my opinion, right? Is that some people just sensitive. Some people are sensitive, in my opinion. Some people are just sensitive, in my opinion. If they don't like it, they don't like it. That just me and my opinion about that. And kind of like for me and my opinion about that, it's like I think the Blasian thing was kind of prejudice in the air, but overall, oh, if you talking about how it was drawn, that might have been, but I don't think it was prejudice all the way. I don't think it was prejudice though, unless because we know that Disney do not know how to how can I say this? Disney don't know how to draw certain stuff, and that is my opinion about that because Disney don't know how to draw certain how can I say this? Disney don't know how to draw certain people. But the black and Asian thing wasn't prejudice in my opinion though. I like the black and Asian couple everything like that together, everything like that. But the thing in my opinion sound like is that Disney is that Disney probably shouldn't have came out with the ad that this should show some kind of context of it. I think in my opinion would have been better. But that's just me, in my opinion about it. And for YouTube Twitch, YouTube Twitch. I will see y'all later. I will see y'all Saturday in my 1 year on just my 1 year university thing of live streaming. I will see y'all later. I will see y'all later and see y'all next time.